Hi everyone, and welcome to the next edition of the Employer Spotlight series from Chartered Accountants Ireland. My name is Sinead from the team, and I am delighted to talk to employers about their ACA opportunities. And today I'm delighted because we have RBK joining us and Michelle from the team. Michelle, welcome. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks a million for having us, Sinead, and I'm delighted to be here. I'm not too bad at all. Thank you.
Oh, great. Well, I am keeping well too, and I am so pleased that you've come along because I think it's a really important message to get out there to people considering ACA opportunities. What is an offer and what is RBK all about? So what about we open up with a bit of an introduction, yourself and also the organization, if I hand over to you.
Sure, Sinead. Yeah, thanks. So my name is Michelle O'Donoghue and I work with RBK. I'm one of the audit directors within the audit and assurance team. And RBK is Ireland's largest Indigenous professional chartered accountancy firm. And I suppose audit and assurance is probably about 50% of our business. But then we also have a tax department. We have corporate finance, we have accounts and SME, which is a bespoke service for SME size organizations that can get the full suite of, bookkeeping, management accounts preparation, and audit, and you can do your VAT returns and your revenue returns as well. We have outsourced payroll, we have in-house IT. So, we like to think of ourselves as a business that's large enough that all our clients can get all their service needs under one roof. And it provides just an excellent opportunity for ACA trainees as well, because they can work in multiple departments and get a really wide range of experience while working with us.
Absolutely. It sounds like it. Full works on offer there. Well, look, that leads us on nicely to talk a bit maybe about the opportunities at hand. Will you tell me a bit more about those?
Yeah, so I suppose RBK as a practice, we have 3 offices, so Dublin, Athlone and Roscommon, and every year we would take on maybe 25, 30 trainees between the three offices. So it's a really exciting opportunity because there's so many trainees and they all go through their training contract together. So we're in the middle of looking for ambitious people at the minute, from all backgrounds that would like to qualify as a chartered accountant and would be interested in pursuing that career with a firm like RBK.
Fantastic, and such strong numbers as well. And
yeah,
as you say, coming through then that camaraderie in a larger intake's lovely as well. Yeah, oh, fantastic. Well, look, tell me about why someone should apply for RBK. Why should they apply for your opportunity?
Well, I suppose when you look at the practice, it's a large practice. Like we have about 220 people working across the 3 offices. So it is large enough that you'll get the full range of experience, but it's not that large that you go in and you'll get lost inside there. And there's a real family feel about the firm. And there's good social interaction. Well, pre-COVID we had a very active social committee, and we'd run there'd be an annual mystery tour organized, and it really was the highlight of the social calendar, because you just wouldn't know where you'd be going, and you'd just turn up on the day and away you go, and you'd find out on the bus where you were going. So that. There's just such a great social element and social side to the firm, and and then you get the training support. You're working directly with managers, with qualified seniors, with partners, and like I said, you have people will pick their department, but then at various different times in the year there is exposure to go and work in other areas as well. So you do get that broad experience, and no 2 days are the same.
Which is brilliant. That variation is what keeps it interesting, I suppose.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And people think us accountants are boring. Not the case at all, Michelle, as you'll know.
Oh, absolutely not. Anything but.
Well, tell me about the ideal candidate. What sort of applicants are you seeking to attract then?
So we would like to attract people from any background at all. I suppose the primary thing is that you'll be ambitious to want to see out the 3 or the 3.5 years, and that you have the enthusiasm to want to work as part of a team in a progressive firm, and that you'll qualify as an accountant at the end of the 3 or the 3.5 years. I mean, we've had people from that, did degrees as primary, originally were going to do teaching and became accountants, and we had engineers, and we've had, people that did business and accounting degrees. So, the world really is your oyster. It's a qualification that allows you to really do anything, and go anywhere once you qualify.
Absolutely. It is a business passport. And as you say, and thank you for highlighting that, there's often a misconception you have to come in with an accounting degree or a business related degree. But in fact, you can come in from any background, as you highlighted there, engineering. God, I've seen all sorts, maths, law, geography, you name it.
You name it. And the nice thing about it is when you have a mix of trainees from different types of backgrounds, they bring different skill sets because their primary degree will have taught them to think in different ways. And that allows the team then to work cohesively, and you get different opinions and different ideas. And it really allows you to deliver a quality, well thought out service to your clients.
So glad you said that, Michelle, because often I have people considering the profession asking, are you at a disadvantage if you come in from a different background? And I'm always saying, well, no, because you're adding value in another way, different ways of thinking, different approaches to solutions. And, you've just put it there so eloquently. Fantastic. And the application process then, what is involved? What do folk need to do?
So it's we don't have a complex application process at all. You can just send in your CV, and if you want to do a covering letter, by all means, go ahead and do it, and submit it into our HR team, and then they will contact the various different people and set up interviews, and then we look forward to meeting all those lovely candidates.
Oh, fantastic. Simple, super. So onto the website, send across your CV and cover letter if you have one, and HR will take care of it from there.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. And before I let you go, Michelle, it would be remiss of me not to ask, is there any hints or tips or anything you can share for someone applying?
Absolutely, Sinead. So people come in thinking they're going to be interrogated to the last. And we're very conversational in our approach with our prospective trainees because we want to get to know them. So the tip is be relaxed and be yourself, and sell yourself as a candidate. And look, do your research on the firm. It doesn't matter whether it's RBK or it's somebody else. Do your research and come prepared with a question, just to show that you've done that bit of research, and that you're interested in the role you're applying for.
Brilliant. Top tips. And that last one, especially about showing your interest by coming with a question. Perfect. Well, Michelle, I have loved chatting through that today. Thank you so much for coming along and sharing all that information. It really is appreciated, and it's great value add to all of our prospective students tuning in. So no doubt they have taken lots from it. So Michelle, thank you, and no doubt I'll see you again soon.
Thanks a million, Sinead. Nice chatting to you.
Thanks, everyone. And until next time, bye for now.